Alright guys, so we got a lighting set up. It's a super small scene that we're going to put together tonight. I'm just going to show you guys how I did the lighting for it. We're going to break it down super simple. So we got the Ursa right here sitting, and we're going to start with our key light first. We're going to have Heather come in. She's going to turn on a lamp, the lamp in the corner, and then we'll break it down from there. So we're gonna shut off our main light, and we're gonna see dark. With just the lamp light that we got going, it's not quite enough as our key light. So what we're gonna have to do is just add a little bit. So right here we have boomed out a little RE300, super secured. We have 2 sandbags to counterweight that, and then we got a super clamp up here holding it, make sure that doesn't slide off. And then that's coming down. That's just on a combo with another sandbag on the front leg as well, making sure that we don't tip over, come over, and slam the 300 into Heather's head. That would be bad times. So we're gonna turn on this 300, and you guys can take a look at what our key light actually looks like now. That gives us a good amount of light that we need. Just on her, she's sitting there reading a book. Nice fill on the lamp light. Just gives us that extra little push. So in our scene, Heather's coming in and she's turning on the lamp. So what we have to do is we have to take that 300 RE and we have to put it on a switch itself so we can actually turn the 300 on when she clicks the lamp on as well. So we just have that run into a basic 6-way, and you turn that on. So we have that running just to a 6-way. That'll give us the complete control that we need over it for everything. So we're gonna kill that now, and then we're gonna have Heather come in. Now that we got our main key light established, which some people light the background first, I tend to choose my key light. I have an idea of what I want to do for background. Our background light is essentially going to be the moon outside coming through the window, just giving us a little blue night light, a little texture, a little fill on the one side of her face. So we're going to go ahead and turn that on. Alright, so our outside lights, which completely blasted me right now. One just based right here at the door, so we can take a look at that. That's shining in, kind of hitting our floor and giving us a little texture on the table. And then we have a second one right there, and that one is coming through our main window and hitting Heather's side of her face, giving a little texture on the books as well and the back of the couch, and it's hitting the window frame a little bit, so it's giving us just that little bit of extra oomph. And that light's not going to turn on or off. That's going to be what we start with right off the bat. So Alright, so as you guys can see, that nice background light, the moonlight coming through the window, gives us that little bit of extra texture when she walks into the actual scene. Being able to see her silhouette before she turns on our key light and she sits down. Now the timing on the key light, still not perfect. Ideally, I'd have them both on the same switch and I would turn them on myself. So I might actually do that right now. I might just do that and set that up. One other thing that I'm seeing that I don't like is our key light is spilling up onto the wall here, right by the window, which is a little hotter than it should be because it's coming off of that RE and over to the wall instead of coming down off of there, the lamp. So we're gonna have to take some black wrap and I'm gonna wrap that RE just to kill some of that light that's happening. So I don't know if you guys can see the difference, but a little bit. Just wrapped the front end of this with some black wrap, which is taking that spill light off the top that comes off the RE300s that's hitting the wall here. So that's going to allow us to just give us that nice clean look, which will look more like it's actually coming off of the lamp instead of coming off of a light that's hanging up here where it's not supposed to be coming from. So when I light, trying to find motivated light is and mimicking that is usually the way I go. So that lamp, mimicking the light coming off the lamp is kind of my main goal, and I don't want it to look like there's production lights sitting there. I want it to look as natural as possible. So with that wrapped, it looks perfect. I'm happy with it. Last thing I'm going to do is I'm going to put that lamp, run a stinger over to it so everything's all on the same switch. That way when Heather turns it on, our main RE turns on as well, and it's perfectly timed out and it doesn't look like two lights turn on at the same time. Both lights turn on at the same time, which is the main goal that we wanted. We didn't want two different light sources turning on at two different times. It would just give away the whole illusion. So last thing that I want is, because it's a little bland for my taste, and I'm a huge fan of fog, so I'm gonna fog up my house because why not, right? Just give us a little extra texture. It's what I do. She knows. Everyone knows. Everyone. So, fog's ready to go. I might have a little bit too much, might let it dissipate just a little bit. When you're working with fog, you don't want to go too thick. Gets a little thick, gets a little hazy. Some people might not like it. Whatever. I dig it. It's kind of my thing. I like the way it looks. But this is our main establishing shot. Heather coming in, sitting down. So, I'm gonna make her get up again. Look how happy she is.
I'm so happy.
She's so happy. So you guys can see the texture from the fog, just giving that moonlight just a little extra fill throughout it. So the moonlight's actually coming in just a little bit better than what it was when there was no fog kicking in there. We don't have any obvious fog moving, no smoke streams or anything like that. So it's nice, it's clean, and it looks the way I want. Alright, so that is the nice, fun establishing shot. Heather coming sitting down, sets her drink down, turns on the light, and there's just this black speck of dog. Piper wanted to be in the movie too.
She's desperate for loves.
Desperate. Very desperate.